Okay, guys, before I start real quick, you guys should all check out my SEC season previews. They're on Vegas Insider, at my Twitter at Monotone Football. Some good info in there. Anyway, we got basketball tonight. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to start out with the safe parlay. It's nothing too crazy, but I don't have any action on tonight's game because I thought the lines were all set pretty fairly. But I think I found a couple nice little, spots, so I'm going to share them with you real quick. So we're going to start out with Chris Paul at 8 assists. That's minus 300. Then we're scrolling down to 2 made threes, and we're going to add Mikal Bridges right there for a parlay that is at plus 100. You put in $100, you get 100 back. It's a good deal right there. So real quick going into it, CP3 this year in 4 games versus Denver is averaging 11.2 assists per game. And last series, when he was healthy, so 3 games of the series, he was fairly healthy. He recorded 12, 9, and 8 assists. And along with 11 in game 1 of this new series. So he went from LA, tough matchup, but in the 3 games he was healthy. He still got there every single time. And then moving on to game 1 of this series now, he got 11 in game 1, playing 36 minutes, showing he is healthy. He's not playing that Lakers defense that is suffocating at times. He's got Denver, a much better matchup. So yeah, I really like that number to get to 8. It's pretty simple. And then Mikal Bridges, he's 6 for 7 so far in the playoffs. He went 4 for 8 from 3 in game 1, and Booker's getting a lot of pressure on him. They're really trying to suffocate him from about halfway down the court. They're putting a lot of pressure on him. They're trying to box him out. They're making him pass the ball. They're making other people beat him. And what this is leading to is a lot more open shots for guys like Bridges and for Crowder, who are 2 very popular bets today. So this is my favorite parlay. It's really simple. It's just 2 pieces. You got to get on guys that have been crushing it this playoff so far, and you're getting that plus 100. You put your money, you get your money back. It's really simple as that. So now, also, I'm going to add in a quick lottery ticket, just because I know people like lottery tickets. This is one where I only ever throw a couple bucks on it, but it really does make the game fun to watch, especially if you're close. So my key to building these lottery tickets is always going to be you have to have a game script in your head for what's going to happen. So in my head, I think the Suns win this game. I think the Suns are a better team than Denver, and I think Denver continues to struggle. If you don't believe that, if you believe Denver wins this game, then you go somewhere like Denver money line at plus 180. You start out really good, and then you think, how does Denver win this game? Probably Jokic has to score 30, stuff like that. You go from there. But in my head, I'm envisioning Phoenix winning this game, so I'm going to start out right here with the Phoenix money line. Minus 210, not the best odds ever. And then we're going to scroll through. So my first addition that I like right here is going to be Aaron Gordon at plus 160, 15 points. Gordon is getting a lot of good switches onto Devin Booker, as we saw last round, and he's really taking advantage of his size. He scored 18 in game 1, including nothing from the three-point line. This is a much easier matchup than last series, where we saw him average around 13, and he hit this number a couple times. So 15 is really not too much to ask for Aaron Gordon, especially as we are going to need guys besides Jokic to step up because of that defense that's been so good against Jokic this year. So next up, we're going to go to points. And at 15 points, I've talked about his assist, but I like Chris Paul, again, to score 15 points. He's really getting these easy matchups against Campazzo, against Austin Rivers, against these guys that we're not really scared of to put ourselves up against. So Paul is getting the respect he deserves, but I think they're going to continue to put all the pressure in the world on Devin Booker. And I think that's going to open up a lot. Paul's been automatic from mid-range when he's played this season. I'm excited. I think he keeps it up. He hit this in game 1. We have a much easier matchup than last series. And yeah, I think he's healthy. He's playing 36 minutes. I think this game does stay close too. So I love that. Then we're going to go. I love adding 3-pointers into it, and that's what I'm going to do right here. I talked about it before, but I like Mikal Bridges, but we're going for a long shot. So I'm going 3 threes, so I'm kind of doubling down at plus 168. And then we also have Jay Crowder, who's been hitting this alongside of him this whole series. He's been right there next to him. So far we have Phoenix money line, Aaron Gordon scoring 15, and then Paul scoring 15. 2 guys, 3 made threes. So I think this is pretty good. It depends on where you're going from here. If you think someone has to keep them into this game, then I definitely would like Jokic. But since I don't think Jokic scores 30. Since we already have some high odds, you can kind of afford to take some lower odds. So maybe throw in Jokic at 25 points. And then, yeah, you have this bet. You put in $10, you can win 377, and a very realistic game script, right? Chris Paul scoring 15 points, Bridges and Crowder continuing to make threes like they have in recent games, Jokic scoring 25, and Gordon scoring 15. We're not asking for anything crazy, but we get some good high stakes $10 from 377. Once again, parlays are never official for me. These aren't like my bread and butter, but it's always fun. I'm not betting anything on tonight's game, so I might, or any big plays, so I might as well throw it together a couple parlays. So the first one is the safer one. The second one is a little bit more of a long shot, but I think it can definitely happen. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Like, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff. Appreciate you.